Speaking of telling, though, this is a story that I'm most likely going to do a video on, but this is just like a little tidbit. Years ago, we had female rappers that weren't even snitching. Lil' Kim, for instance, she was into a beef. Her crew got into a shootout. They shot some people up, allegedly, and somebody got hurt. I don't think anybody died, but they called Lil' Kim to the stand, and she perjured herself. She lied on the stand, said, I didn't see anything, there was no beef, my people didn't shoot anyone. And then they later found proof that she was there and she saw what happened, and she perjured herself, and she did her time in prison. So our female rappers realer than these supposed gangsters we have right now.
Bro, I think you might be right, bro. I think you might be right. I'm ready to see Ice Spice keep it solid and take 20 years.
Technically snitching on Tory, if you think about it, bro.
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion she took the stand, man.
Yeah.
They're not canceling her. Her, Gunner, 6ix9ine, Ricci.
I feel like Megan never said anything like, I'm street, you know?
She said, I'm a savage.
Yeah, but
sassy, moody, ratchet.
In a way of like, my vagina is wet.
I don't know.
You know, like,
I feel like, okay, I got to address...
I give her a pass, though.
You giving her a pass? I got to address the elephant in the room, right, since we're on the topic, okay? Meg and Tory, the audio has now come out, right? We got audio of Tory apologizing. We got audio of Kelsey talking to prosecutors about all sorts of things. And I'll be honest, once I heard... I had my doubts, right? But then the verdict came out. But once I heard that clip of Tory apologizing, yo, he definitely shot Meg. Definitely. You hear that? Did you hear the audio?
Listen, everybody's been haggling me to talk about this topic. I haven't touched it. You've brought it up. So I will speak about it here.
Let's go.
One thing, another friend of mine that we were talking the other day, he said, initially, Tory Lanez had a female lawyer that was the one that represented OJ, I believe.
And that's who you want.
He was wondering why he switched to this man at towards the end.
Because he hates women too.
Maybe. But then he was saying that the potential possibility is she saw the case and she was like, oh, we're going to lose this. Ooh. And she might have dropped Tory.
Damn.
Because me looking at this, I don't necessarily know if Tory actually shot her, but think, you're a lawyer. Tory's on a jail phone. He's calling someone that's a part of whatever just happened, and he's apologizing. Like, what are you doing? If you're the lawyer, you're like, oh my God. This is what when I heard that video or that audio call, I'm like, oh my goodness. Because I'm looking from the frame of reference. I'm not a juror. Supposedly the jury's not supposed to know, the ins and outs of Tory Lanez. But Tory Lanez is a serial hothead.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, he bucking up on Travis Scott, running up on Dax with a pistol, allegedly, telling him to apologize in LA. Like, this is crazy. For him, not even really dissing you, just kind of like trading bars with you. Nothing disrespectful. You're facing this case already, and then you run down and jump or beat up August Alsina, of all people, because he didn't say hi to you. And I'm just looking at this like, yo, Tory Lanez, what are you doing?
Bro, I saw Tory Lanez in a club, and I've made a few jokes about him, and I literally hid. I was like, hell no. I was like, hell.
He's like half your size.
I was like, I see Tory down there, but you know what? If he's got the strap, bro, he's gonna shoot at my feet.
Oh my. The only person
I was genuine because I know his reputation. I was just like, man.
You're gonna have to start getting sturdy.
You literally had to put a hat on. I had to put a little fake mustache on, bro.
The only person that I've seen that I've like probably talked about is Roddy Ricch, and we were hopping on a flight, and he was across. I didn't even know where he wasn't first class. Yes, it was a cross country flight from. Funny enough, he got arrested that same day. That's when he got arrested at Rolling Loud. Yes.
Oh man.
What again?
Possession of a firearm.
So he had it on the plane potentially.
No. So we're walking down opposite aisles. I'm just walking in, and I just look over, and then it's like Roddy Ricch, and he's staring right at me. Damn. And we're just like, we lock eyes for like a second, and then I just keep walking.
But you don't know your face.
No, of course not. Yeah. But it's funny because I know who he is. Yeah, right. So I just sit in the back, and I'm sitting, and then on the aisle right next to me, there's like 3 people, and they're all on Tory Lanez's team. So like right next to me, it's all just like, not Tory Lanez, Roddy Ricch's team. It's all just like Roddy Ricch's people, and they're just talking about it. I'm like, this is really interesting.
He must have a hell of a team of yes men after that album he put out. My God, that bad album.
He did put a good project out recently.
The new one's better.
Yes,
I got to say the new one's better.
Talking about Feed the Streets 3.
No, he's talking about Live Life Fast.
I'm talking about the one where he's got that. What's that terrible song that he's got? And it's like, man, I took a baddie to Miami or something. It's got that terrible song.
I
I'm
know
trying to remember
exactly
it
what you're talking about.
And it's just, it's like, yo, you took for 2-3 years off to write that. Like, yo, bro, you need to go back to the streets. You need to go feed the streets, literally. Like,
I think he's just the definition of mid at this point.
bro, I feel like it's hard to follow up something like The Box, you know? I feel like that has got to be tough.
I think he's making good music now. I've always thought there are two artists that
For
people
sure
have
talented.
shockingly, I feel like they shockingly gassed were Roddy Ricch and Lil Baby. Whenever they came out, I was like, I mean, this isn't as great as you're all making it seem.
Right.
But Roddy Ricch, I think he's good now.